Hi everyone! Okay, this is my first ever YouTube tutorial. You know, like on YouTube, you watch tutorials. This is going to be like one of them. I'm excited. Okay, I'm going to show everyone how to make one of these. It's a candle jar, lantern, Christmas lantern, and it's pretty. I think it's really pretty. And I've been asked by a few people how to make them. They're seriously straightforward. So it's a jar, who knew, a glass jar, and you basically put a candle in it, which makes it into a candle jar. So let's get started. So here's a few things that you might need to make your jar, depending on what you want, how you want to make it. So today I'm using Mod Podge. You can use PVA, but I've just bought this. I'm going to test it out. And then twine. This only cost a couple of pounds on Amazon, but again, you can buy it in Wilkinson's, any DIY store, wherever. So my friend Cara got me this from Hobbycraft. Yes, Hobbycraft. And what else have I got? So I have got these little packs of berries here from Wilkinson's. They're only £1. Got red and gold. You can take them apart and use whatever you need. I've got these picks from Wilkinson's. Probably won't use these today. I'm going to do quite a simple tutorial, a basic one. Haven't used these yet, but they're only £1. You can stick these in your tree or create garlands with them. And I've got these amazing, what they called, picks again. So they are like frosted, got frosted berries on there, long twigs. I would just, to create this jar here, I basically just rip them up. I rip them all apart and they're all bendy. Every single stick is bendy, so I just bent it around the jar. You need some red ribbon if that's what you fancy, but again, I'm going with a really simple one today. You need a hot glue gun, okay? Hot glue is most important. And I think that's pretty much it. So let's get started. So we're going to start. First of all, what you need is a jar, any jar. This is a beetroot jar, okay? And then you need some Mod Podge or PVA, like I said before. PVA glue works just as fine. So we are going to, using our 1-inch sponge, we are going to coat the side of the jar. Now you can leave a gap, as I've done in on my other jars. You can leave a gap. I'm not going to leave a gap on this one. I'm just going to coat it all the way around, because we are using a very, very thin iridescent glitter on this one. So really the light is going to come through really nicely. I'm not going all the way up to the top because I'm going to be covering that anyway. So once that's completely covered evenly, we can stick the glitter on. Now, as I said, this is my first tutorial, so no idea what it's going to turn out like. And I'm not really sure I'm that worried, as long as the overall effect is what we're going for, really. So once your jar has got an overall coating of the Mod Podge, it's pretty even. Doesn't necessarily look like it is, but it is pretty even. Actually, might just do the bottom a bit more. You are going to take your iridescent glitter. So my friend Cara got me this. I think it was from Hobbycraft, or Hobby Lobby, I think it's called in America. Not that they'll be watching this in America, but it's yeah, iridescent Christmas snowflakes. So we're going to take this out of here actually and put them into this blue bowl. I'm going to do that now. It's going to make it easier to sprinkle over the jar. Once I've done that and they're in there, I'm going to lift the jar up. And you're going to, it's a bit hard to see actually. I'm going to just turn the angle of the camera. Okay, angle is better. So once you've done that, you're going to lift the jar over the flakes and just put the flakes on. Got a feeling this glue dries pretty quickly because I can see gaps already, but that's okay because we're going to do a second coat once it's dry. Let me just touch that. Wow, okay, it's dry already. Yay, tutorial number 1. So we're going to coat it, coat it, coat it. Now, can you see it's dried in those areas? I can't believe it. It's been 30 seconds. So we're going to shake that, and we have to wait for that to dry before doing a second coat. Okay, here is the second coat on, and that's what the jar looks like. So it just looks like it's been coated in snow. Up close you can see it's very, very, very glittery. But the light still does shine through because, as the packaging says, it's iridescent glitter. So, next step. Okay guys, that has pretty much dried. So now you want to think about how you want to decorate it. As you can see with the ones I've done before, I left a space in the middle on this one. That was a stag's head, obviously, and I put the berries around the top. Those berries are £1 from Wilkinson's, but I didn't use a pound's worth, I only used half of the pack. You can leave a gap, or this one I'm going to do today because I like it. It's really simple. It's just some twine around the top with some berries in the middle. And as you see, this one's got the star gap in the middle. But like I said at the beginning, I'm not going to leave a gap. I'm going to go straight because this is really clear glitter, so the light will come through regardless. But on this one, I think I'm going to use the twine. So this twine was from Amazon. It cost me about £2, I think. Not much, but it's literally years worth. It's going to last me years. So I'm happy with that. Then you need your hot glue gun. This is when your hot glue gun is needed. So we're going to hot glue the twine to the jar. I've only just turned it on because I'm slow. And this is my first tutorial, in case you didn't catch that at the beginning. Okay, so the hot glue is ready. I'm going to take the twine and I'm going to glue it on the back of the jar. In this case, the jar really hasn't got a front or a back, so I'm just going to go for it. Mind your fingers, it's very, very hot. And then you're going to just wrap it round, wrap it round, wrap it round, however many times you want it really. I like it round a few times, gives it that rustic look. And yeah, I'm not sure. A few more I'm thinking. Bring it up as close to the top as you can. You might have to hot glue it in places to stop it sort of slipping off, but I think that's enough. I think, and that's, yeah, I'm happy that's enough. So you just want to hot glue the back, make sure it stays on for the life of the jar, and cut off the excess. Okay, so that's what the jar looks like with a piece of twine around the top. Next you're going to take some more twine, and you're going to take quite a bit this time, about 2-3. You're going to tie a knot in the middle, and tie a bow, and this is going to be the decoration for the front of the jar. Again, it's really rough, you know, you want it to be rough, you don't want it to be too, I guess, perfect is the word I'm looking for. You're going to hot glue that right there in the centre, but before you hot glue, I've taken some berries. Now you get these in bunches like I showed you earlier, they come in big bunches. Let's show the packet. This is the packet from Wilkinson's, it's £1. You get quite a lot in there really, quite a lot of bundles. So I've just taken 3. Has to be an odd number, guys. If you know, then you know. Can't put 4 on there. So you're going to take that little bundle of berries and you're going to just hot glue it on underneath the bow that you tie. I do like to put quite a generous amount of hot glue. literally just sit it on there like that. It's going to hang down at the front of the jar. And directly on top of that, you're going to put your bow. Should be enough. Oh, okay, let's just put double, extra, make sure. Then, yeah, so you're going to just stick that on there like that. You can add more. I don't like too much. Just hold that on there for a while. Make sure it's pretty tight before you let go. But the hot glue generally does the work. And that's it. I mean, that's a really, really straightforward one. You can get more detailed ones once the candle's inside, and it really, really is pretty. So that's up close what it looks like. Looks very, very pretty, I think. Well, hopefully you like that, and hopefully you will go and make your own. What I will tell you to do right this second is save all of your jars. Don't throw away any more jars between now and Halloween, because I will show you shortly, within the next, I don't know, few weeks maybe, definitely within the next year, I'll show you my Halloween bottles, my Halloween bottles that I made, that I really loved. And I hope you enjoyed watching, because that's what they say, isn't it, on YouTube? I hope you enjoyed watching. If you like it, subscribe. I don't know how to add links. I don't know how to add anything else. So it's, yeah, hope you enjoyed my first tutorial. Bye.